Good day, everyone. Today I am going to discuss Article 2, the teacher and the state. But before that, we will set some classroom rules. Number 1, come to class on time. Number 2, listen attentively to the reporter. Number 3, raise your hand if you want to speak or if you have questions. Number 4, respect others. First, what is code of conduct? A code of conduct is a set of values, rules, standards, and principles outlining what employers expect from staff within an organization. Why do professional teachers follow it? Educators must follow the code of conduct to ensure that students receive fair, honest, and uncompromising education. A professional code of ethics outlines teachers' main responsibilities and defines their role in every student's life. Professional teachers follow the code of conduct because, as we know, teachers have the greatest influential duty in this world. They can either make a monster or a hero out of our future society. Teachers help students learn academic basics, and they also teach valuable life lessons as a positive example. Now, let us discuss the 8 sections under Article 2, the teachers and the state. Section 1. The schools are the nurseries of the future citizens of the state. Each teacher is a trustee of the cultural and educational heritage of the nation and is under obligation to transmit to learners such as heritage as well as to elevate national morality, promote national pride, cultivate the love of country, instill allegiance to the Constitution and for all duly constituted authorities, and promote obedience to the law of the state. One example under Section 1 is that if your student will ask permission if they can be able to use the Philippine flag in an upcoming state pageant. That shouldn't be allowed because under Section 1, we are the trustee of the cultural and educational heritage of the nation. We are obligated to elevate national morality. Section 2. Every teacher or school official shall actively help carry out the declared policies of the state and shall take an oath to this effect. One example under Section 2 is that if your country declares an order, you have to make sure that this is disseminated well with your students, and especially if it is related to health protocols. Section 3. In the interest of the state and of the Filipino people as much as of his own, every teacher shall be physically, mentally, and morally fit. An example under Section 3 is that if you have personal problems, you have to make sure that you can be able to fulfill your responsibilities and duties under controllable circumstances. Section 4. Every teacher shall possess and actualize a full commitment and devotion to duty. An example under Section 4 is if there are things that you have to fulfill, you have to make sure that you do it yourselves and never ask others to do it on your behalf. You have to make sure that you can be able to submit it on time or in a set deadline. Section 5. A teacher shall not engage in the promotion of any political, religious, or other partisan interest and shall not directly or indirectly solicit, require, collect, or receive any money or service or other valuable material from any person or entity for such purposes. An example under Section 5 is, during an election, if a candidate asks you to endorse them to your students in exchange for personal gains, you should not accept it. Section 6. Every teacher shall vote and shall exercise all other constitutional rights and responsibilities. Example under Section 6 is, you have to set yourself as an example in the practice of following the constitutional rights and responsibilities such as the need to vote during an election. Section 7. A teacher shall not use his position or official authority or influence to coerce any other person to follow any political course of action. An example under Section 7 is, just because you're a teacher, that doesn't mean that you have the right to mandate someone to do something anytime you like. Section 8. Every teacher shall enjoy academic freedom and shall have the privilege of expounding the product of his research and investigation, that if the results are inimical to the declared policies of the state, they shall be brought to the authorities for appropriate remedial actions. An example under Section 8 is, as a teacher, you have the freedom to share your academic research as long as it does not have any harmful results. That's it. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. Have a great day and keep safe. Bye for now.